What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 94, and today we are returning with a big doubleheader of our Lions as we take on Everton at home at the Den in the Premier League, and then our first ever battle against Barcelona away from home in the third game of the Champions League group stage. Before we play the games though, Sharon Milner getting on off camera. So of course, in the last episode, you saw our first game of the Champions League group stage as we lost to Benfica in the group open by 3-1 in Lisbon, and then our big 4-1 victory away at St Mary's against Southampton. I played 4 games off camera, and as you can see, 100%, 4 wins from 4. We started with a win against Southampton first in the Carabao Cup third round away at Root Hall. Marek Kuch, our club captain, got the 2 goals in this game. Belotti with the assist for the first goal. Always nice to see a new signing get either an assist or a goal. To start his sort of career off, if you will, but he's only got 1 year here. But anyway, still 1-0, and then Rhett scored the second goal as well. And Nana through ball made it 2-0, and there you go. And then following that, a huge 3-0 victory away at home at the Den against Manchester United, last year's champions, as we got a big victory over Mourinho's men. Luis got our first goal, contender for goal of the season already. Wonderful half volley on the weaker right foot as he made it 1-0. Then our player of the season so far, 7 minutes after the restart, Clinton Webster. I did say in the last episode he might be a goal scorer for us this season. Well, he's had a great start. Another goal there as he made it 2-0. And there were 2 minutes to go. The captain off the bench got on the end of Webster cross as he made it 3-0. Got his third goal in 2 as we got the 3 points and a big 3-0 victory. So delighted with the win there. Followed up with another 3-0 win in midweek at the Den as well. This time in the Champions League against RB Salzburg. So our first win in the tough Champions League group. Marek gave us the lead with 71 minutes on the clock. We were struggling though in this game. This was not a formality. We were a better team. We deserved a win, but we just weren't scoring. We weren't taking our chances. And then Marek gave us a goal, settled the nerves, made it 1-0. And then Keith O'Connell off the bench bagged a brace, and he could have had a hat-trick off the bench as well. He had a disallowed goal in like the 79th minute or something. But in stoppage time, 2 goals in 2 minutes as he bagged a brace, made it 3-0. Made it 2 and 3-0 there as we got the 3 points there. And our first win at the Champions League group stage. And then another fantastic win happened away at Wembley on the weekend against Spurs. We won by 3-2 against Tottenham Hotspur, and this is a great game, man. We just did not give up in this game. A great sign of resilience, and after a tough start to the season, this was what we really needed, a statement victory. Oakley Booth gave Spurs lead 3 minutes in for Louise equalising 21st minute, made it 1-1. They then took lead again 13 minutes later to make it 2-1, so back in front again, and then 7 minutes later we came back again to make it 2-2. So twice we'd pegged Spurs back from behind to level. Clinton and Webster, what a start to the season having, made it 2-2. With 21 minutes to go, Marek Kuch this season has had a really good start and a really nice run of form here. This is his 3rd goal in 3 games. Or I should say, no, it's, 5 goals in 4 games? Anyway, great start from Rek, and 21 minutes to go. A lovely curling effort into the top corner, looped over the goalkeeper into the back of the net as he made it 3-2, and the captain delivered the 3 points for us. So 5 wins out of 5, this current run of form. Really nice to see. 3 clean sheets in our last 4 games as well. And also 15 goals scored in our last 5 as well. Nice to see after a tough start to the campaign. And right now, as you can see in the Premier League, we're sat in 3rd place, 6 points behind the early pace setters Arsenal and City though. They're off to a fantastic start. City right now the only undefeated side in the division. You know they're coming for their crown again. They've been so good in recent years, Man City. They're coming for their crown again. They want to be champions again. They've had a great start, but Arsenal right now lead the way on goal difference. But us in 3rd though, good to see after a tough start to the campaign. And as for the Champions League group as well, right now we sit in 2nd place after the win against RB Salzburg when the group decides to load. There we go. We sit in 2nd place after the win against RB Salzburg. No, we're 3rd, sorry, aren't we? Because they had head record against Benfica. We're 3rd in the group stage right now, but we've got better goal difference, but that doesn't count for much at the moment due to the 1 game played against Benfica. But a win against Barcelona today, and we will go into the top 2. But that is going to be very unlikely though, because of course we're away at the camp now, and I don't see us winning that game. Anyway, lots of stuff got through there. So let's dive into the first game. We're at home to Everton, who have not started the season off too well. 16th place right now. Everton are a team. Oh, I forgot about the processing. Okay, there we go. No, still no. Okay, right, there we go. Everton are a team who in FM and also in FIFA career mode as well, you just can't predict what the Toffees do. It seems to change every single save, and it seems to change every single season. You know, one season they're flying high, they're in the top 4, they're possibly looking for an outside shot at the title, and then in another season, they're down the bottom of the table and they're really struggling to get the points. This season, they've started off in a poor form, sat in 16th place, but they've got a great team though, and this will not be an easy task for us. So 44 for the game right now on the injury report. Benker is currently knocked, if you will. So I think I'll also take him off the bench as well and put John Black on the bench. I haven't seen him this season, and there you go. So 44 for the game, normal instructions, and this will be our lineup ahead of Barcelona in the week. We've got Pekovic in goal, about for retirement. Allsop, Ferencik and Ranieri with Dobby and Paolo the CMs. On the wings, Louise, and our player of the season, Clinton Webster, who has started off so well. And he's only been a goal scorer in one season for us. That was a few years ago, 2023-2024 season. 9 goals in 30 games, already 5 in 7. Bar an almighty collapse in form or a serious injury, which touch wood shouldn't happen, we will see Webster get his best ever season for goals in a Millwall shirt, and you got to love that. And up top together, Kabaki and Marek Kuchar in really good form right now. And on the bench, it's whoopsie daisy. On the bench, it's Rulli, Daniel, Pereira, who right now has been on the bench in a lot of our games. And Ranieri starts right back now. McKennie, Pingu, O'Connell, and John Black as well. So first game, it's Everton. Let's get the win and keep the good form going and make it 6 wins from 6. Come on, you Lions. Very excited for the Barcelona game. Obviously, it'll be the first time we faced them in the series, so really looking forward to that. And I think we will probably lose, to be honest, and the good run of form will come to an end there. But, if we can get a point, I'd certainly take that. But if we do lose, it'll be 2 defeats from our first 3 games. And half the way through the group, either in 3rd or 4th place, most likely 3rd. Well, I said it'll be tough this year, a lot tougher than last season, and it certainly started off that way. Anyway, first highlight falls here, and we've gone in front as well, 8 minutes in. A Kabaki cross to the far post, and Louise, who, like Webster, has started the season off very well, gives us the opening goal and puts us in front. He asked to be taken off the transfer list last season at the end of it, and he started the season off with no distractions, and he's playing that way as well. 1-0, poor defending really, and terrible marking. We'll take the goal though and get ourselves an early lead. Right now, neither Liverpool or Everton have started the season off too well. I'm sure they'll both turn it round as the season progresses, but we want to keep this good run of form going as Marek Kuchar has won us a penalty as well. He was pushed in the area and a chance for us to go 2 goals up. Paolo's going to take it. He's only taken 1 penalty for us so far, and he scored it. That was last season as well. Can he make it 2 from 2? Yes, he can. Sends Pickford the wrong way, and Paolo, he's a bit of a rare goal scorer for us, Paolo. But that's his 2nd goal of the season, and he doubles our lead 14 minutes in. And this is exactly what we needed, man. Seriously, a really tough start to the season. But if this could be 6 wins from 6, with some tough fixtures in this run as well, that is exactly the motivation we need heading into the Barcelona game. Brilliant start this. I pretty much always let my players decide for themselves who takes the penalties. Occasionally, I'll choose myself. But I like to trust my players to know who's right to stand up, As Everton look to try and get back in the game here just for the break with their first highlight. Hendricks into Van der Beek. And now Farrell through to Ellington, who had a good season last year in the Championship, a new gen/regen who I watched and did quite well. And Cunha fires over the bar. Still leading by 2 though. Everton yet to get a shot on target in the first half. We picked up a few clean sheets in recent weeks as well, and after a tough start defensively, right now we're starting to come into good form in all of our areas, going forward and at the back as well. And Marcus Rashford has bagged a first half hat-trick away against West Ham. You might have noticed he was on trial for us at the start of the season. I wanted to sign him. I offered him a contract, but he chose to go to Bournemouth instead on 91 grand a week. Gutted to have missed out on Marcus Rashford, and you can see what a start he's had. He's had a brilliant start, and I'm gutted we couldn't convince Marcus to come here and settle for a bench role off the bench. Anyway, second half begins. Settle for a bench role off the bench. Second half begins, still leading by 2, and right now we're feeling good. Everything's going well for us. Wow, I feel good. Right, highlight, 10 minutes after the restart, time to Marek Kuchar, and the captain will whip it out wide towards Ranieri, who, again, as I discussed pre-game, is getting more starts than Pereira to start the season off because the Brazilian has began the season better than our new big money signing for the new year. But as we give the ball away, a chance for Everton to build an attack from just inside our half. Wolf down the right-hand side, has his cross blocked by time, but straight back to Van der Beek. Long ball forward, and Ellington puts it in and makes it 2-1. Miscommunication there between Pekovic and Ferencik, I think it was. The Croatian comes out, and his Croatian bro said, "We've got to come for the ball, Pekovic. You got to get there, son." He doesn't, and Ellington rounds him and makes it 2-1. I discussed it a minute ago. He had a good season last year in the Championship for Middlesbrough. Scored quite a lot of goals. I was tempted to bring him in, actually. Instead, Everton signed him, and although was he there last year? It might have been 2 years ago, actually, when he was in the Championship. But anyway, makes it 2-1, and the Toffee's back in the game. And now I don't feel as good. Come on, lads, just get the 2-goal cushion back and extend our lead again. 12.5 minutes to go. Highlight falls here. McKennie off the bench through to Kabaki. And Dale finds Clinton and Webster. Webster dispossessed though, and here come the Toffees. Looking to battle back from 2 goals down, but McKennie off the bench wins it back, and Ranieri will play it through to Clinton Webster. Quite a quiet game for Webster today, and that was a poor ball as well as he surrenders possession. Also wins it back though. Webster had such a great start to the season. I don't want him to let his foot off the gas pedal though, as Pingu on the ball comes inside. Oh, great run by Pingu, but fires it off target. Still 2-1. Need these 3 points. Come on. I'm going to switch to a 4-2-3-1 now and get a few more bodies through the middle of the park and try and retain possession a little bit. This is more of our passing system, which I really like. And I might move Webster in centrally as well. He's being retrained there. We'll have O'Connell coming off the bench on the right-hand side too. But as Everton have a free kick here, Ellington takes it and Petkovic holds it. Thank goodness for that. As we still lead by 2-1. Did I change those 2 roles around? McKennie, no, there we go. Could do that now. And we're still leading by a goal. 6 minutes on the clock. And again, this will be our 6th win in a row in the Premier League and all competitions as well. We need these 3 points. Webster tackle. Kabaki shoots though off the woodwork. And Everton all clear. Come on, cannot let this slip. Corner taken by Pingu towards Ferencek, nods it down. And Paolo beats his man to the ball back towards the Brazilian. And Pingu gets another go, crosses, finds Kabaki, and Pickford with the save. If we don't hold on to these 3 points, I'll be really annoyed. We played so well out there, hit the woodwork, 3 clear-cut chances, but just can't put this game to bed. Another corner, Pingu to Paolo on the edge, shot block, still 2-1. Well, we're almost there, and we might have missed quite a few chances in this game to wrap the points up sooner, but we've held on for the 3 points, didn't hold on to the clean sheet, but we'll still take the victory. 2 on the final score, our early 2 goals give us the 3 points, and I'm really pleased with that. I don't know what happened with the goal. Pretty poor defending and goalkeeping from Petkovic as well. But we take the 3 points though. Delighted with that. And again, a big win for us, that one there, as we now extend our winning streak to 6 in a row. So a tough start to the season, but now we're hitting our stride at just the right time as well. Key games here. We're picking up big wins too. Now Barcelona in a week. Are we going to get 7 wins from out of 7? Alright, so we're about to jump into the second and final game of today's episode. It's indeed Barcelona away in the 3rd game of the group stage. And I'm getting quite interesting for the game as well in my tactics. There's a last minute alteration. And as you can see, this is what we're going to be going with. It's a 4-1-4-1, DM wide, if you will. Or I call it a 4-3-3 because I'm a little noob. And these are going to be our instructions for the game. I've made this tactic layout just for this one game. Barcelona away. And we're going to try and hit Barca on the counter tonight and see if that'll work out for us. We're going to lower our tempo and play as narrow as we can. Drop deeper in our defensive line and not close down at all if we can. Use tighter marking, stay on our feet, be more disciplined. And basically, when you get the ball back, just get it long. More direct passing, clear the ball to the flanks as well. And yeah, see if we can just get ourselves through on goal from some quick breaks from the counter. So this will be our team for the game then. Lots of changes to our lineup as well. And let's see how we got on. We've got Rulli in goal. It's about 4 of Achiampong, Vucek, Ferencek and Pereiras. We changed up quite a bit here. Our midfield trio is McKennie in the ball midfield role. And in the midfield just above him, we've got Koulibaly in the box-to-box. So I really feel like a physical presence for the middle of the park can help us out in this game. You've got Koulibaly, absolute monster physically. McKennie, of course, really good defensive midfielder for us. No, Riley at 6'3" as well. I think this trio here is going to be crucial to any chance of us getting a point in this game. And on the wings, Louise on the left, O'Connell who scored 2 against RB Salzburg on the right-hand side, getting rewarded with a start tonight, and Belotti leads the line. On the bench, Petkovic, Stones, Pingu, Paolo, Menji, Kabaki, and John Reliable Black as well. So second game is Barcelona. I'll just be satisfied with a point. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, you Lions. I don't normally change the tactics to try and counter my opponents. I normally just set our boys up and just see if they can get the job done, and if I find a tactic works consistently, I just keep it out there regardless of the opponent. But I just felt like we'd change it here, try something different, and let's see if it works out. First highlight is going to come to our hosto as we expect. Kasama on the ball, looking for space, goes for goal and fires it way over the bar. If we can just restrict them to long range shooting, that's totally fine. We're dropping deeper, but again, when we get the ball back, I want us to counter really quickly. They're going to have the lion's share of possession. It's really... I was just about to say Rooney makes a brilliant save, and it's an own goal. Nana on the line has just deflected in. The kid, he's had his loan spells. I thought I'd bring him back, give him some minutes this season. And on the big stage, the biggest night of his life, the ball's hit him on the backside and gone in. Really parried it straight into the lower back, and Nana knew nothing about it, and it just deflects off him and goes in. 1-0 Barcelona in front as Christian fires it wide. Oh man, oh man. It doesn't matter what tactics you're using, just the bad luck there. That's no way of putting it. You know, we scored a lot of lucky goals last season. I'm the first to admit it. And, you know, I always say luck will balance itself out. You know, when those sort of things happen, as Nana's lost out to Kasama, he's had a bad start to the game. When those sort of things happen, you know, a lot of people say, you know, why don't you rage? You know, why don't you get really angry and start shouting and swearing and that? It's because I know that over time, luck will balance itself out. You know, yeah, of course, you know, we get good luck goals here and there. We get bad luck goals here and there. It's just how the game works, really. You know, eventually luck will balance itself out. Anyway, trailing by 1, 30 minutes in. Poor old Nana, poor start to the game. I threw the kid in tonight. I thought, how will he get on? Poor kid, he's just not started off too well. But here come Barcelona again. Rabiot into Gomez. And Gomez looking for a teammate here. Will play it through to Christian. I might have to take Nana off. He's had a really bad start. Kasama goes for goal just over the bar. They're exploiting the kid. They know he's petrified out there. He's like Bambi on ice. He just can't cope. I mean, I say that in terms of his body language. It says right there he's looking motivated or looking confident or whatever. But it's still 1-0. And Barcelona are getting a job lot of corners as Ranieri makes the tackle there. And they have really put the sword to us in this first half and should be leading by more goals, really. Gallardo on the ball. Will roll it through to Mario Ruggiero. And Rulli with a brilliant save. He started this game off really well. 5 shots on target. Only 1's gone in due to the unlucky moment there of Nana deflecting it past him and into the back of his own goal. Deco now looking for space. Finds Gomez off the post and Nana clears it away. Rulli is keeping us in this game right now. Well, we're in a bit of trouble at the moment. Trailing by 1. Tactical change has not exactly worked out for us. We've had a shot, but it wasn't a highlight-worthy one. And as we trail by a goal, I'll say to the boys at the break calmly, show me something else in the second half. Everyone is fired up and motivated apart from Pereira. He's not working out for us, is he? Do I change the tactics, or do I stick with it for now and then change it around the 60-65 minute mark? We're still trailing by 1. I think we leave it for now. Let the boys go out there. And as things stand, we're still in the game, despite the fact we're getting dominated. And the second half gets underway. We begin with Louise storming down left-hand side and crossing to O'Connell. Oh, and the header is easily caught by Ter Stegen. To be fair, we've had 2 shots and both hit the target. But still trailing. But a corner here. Louise takes it, whips it in. Ferencek can't get there, but it'll drop back to the Brazilian. And he'll cross again. And Ter Stegen claims it pretty comfortably. Still down by a goal, but again, still in the game, despite the fact we have been dominated here. So I'm not going to change the tactics, I'll just leave things as they are. But Ferencek was putting Ter Stegen under pressure. Why were you doing that, Miro? You've left Barcelona totally free as Mario Ruggiero crosses and Kasama turns it home. And we're down by 2. Why was he putting Ter Stegen under pressure? Like, the corner came to nothing. Run back! You were the furthest man forward for a bit. Mario Ruggiero beats Ranieri to the ball. Pereira to the ball, sorry. Takes it round him, across the middle. Kasama tucks it home. 2-0. Yeah, this is Barcelona's game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and change things around here. We're going to go to our normal 4-2-3-1 as we do in Europe. We're going to take off Louise for Menji down that left-hand side as well, as he had a knock earlier on in the game. And it seems like the game is done now. So I'm going to take off Nana. Poor Nana. Not a great game for him for Pingu. And 28 minutes to go. You know, we've had a couple of attempts in this game, but it was always going to be a tough one for us. The tactical change didn't work. Sadly, it backfired. And this will be our first game out of 6 where we failed to get the win and lose. As Benfica are leading 2-0 away at RB Salzburg as well. It's 3-0 now. We are going to be in a lot of trouble with half the group to go. We've still only got the 3 points. Benfica will have 6. We'll still be 3 points behind them. Of course, don't forget, we've got the worst head-to-head record as well against them. We'll have worst head-to-head record against Barcelona, who, as we thought, we're going to top this group. And as things stand, they're definitely going to do that quite comfortably. This is going to be a really, really intriguing second half of the group to see if we can still qualify coming into it, sat in 3rd place. Anyway, here's Deco down left-hand side for Barcelona, taking it around his man and crossing. And the header goes in by Contouris. And Barcelona have put the sword to us in this game. When the group was drawn, we knew they'd top it pretty comfortably. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Halfway through the group, they're going to finish up with 18 out of 18. They are just too good right now. Deco down left-hand side, beats his man. Cross to the middle, Contouris beats his man. 3-0, game over. 2 goals have come from Pereira's right side as well. I've got to be honest, put him on £100 a week and he has not justified it so far. Poor start to the season for him, but that is going to do it. 3-0, the final score. Barcelona get the win. It's a 100% start for them in the Champions League group, but for us, 2 defeats from our first 3 and a tough beginning to Group F for us. Now, half the group to go. There's still plenty of time to sort this out. And don't forget, the game against Benfica, which is going to be the key one, is going to be at the Den as well. That's the one positive. But RB Salzburg, we may have beaten them by 3-0, but we left it late to get the win there. We've got to face them away in Austria as well. And whilst they right now are looking odds on to claim the wooden spoon, that's not a formality that we'll get to win in that game. And right now, I got to say, this is going to be really tough for us to qualify right now. Not only is our head-to-head record worse than the two teams above us, but the goal difference is worse as well. Yeah, we're in a pickle right now. We're in a pickle, and it's not been an ideal start. But that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. Big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and really help the channel out as well. Much love. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon, where we'll come back for... Do you know what? Because the group stage games are going to be so crucial now as we close out the final three, I think we'll come back for Barcelona and Chelsea, and then the episode afterwards do Arsenal and Benfica as well. Because those two games are going to be absolutely massive. So yeah, we'll play these 3 games off camera and then come back for Barcelona at home and Chelsea at home as well. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.